than your choice of Sentinel kind of between the mix of
you kind of need a Sova on this. Oh, I'm surprised.
As we get into the pistol,
wait,
a pretty passive setup here for Ryze. And one of the things that you need to keep in mind is that
Cypher
Ryze is very creative over the course of this stage, and it'd be really interesting just not
instead
having
of
a chance to see
Killjoy
them at all throughout this map.
Wait,
what do they have in store for us?
Wait, what the hell is happening? That's delayed.
Ryze kind of set up for the A split here. They're been able to get control over
What?
switch position. Already had the entry on the. And they're getting some deep penetration into sight, but now we're seeing Dapper and tenz actually fighting back very effectively.
Looking pretty solid, even trades coming through.
Chat, what?
Boys trying to keep some
oh, there. This is them, not us.
Established threat over the middle of the map. Spike
you
is
get cards for $5.
outside of A.
I'll try and try that run and gun method. Maybe.
We
get Jaden for 2 months.
tenz will punish. That'll be no problem whatsoever. But Neptune looking to at least still get
Watch
this
a Valorant
spike
stream.
planted, and it doesn't seem like. And it doesn't seem like that will be what he's able to go 1v3 now, but no chance to get that off the ground, so Sentinel takes first offense.
What are you talking about?
Yeah, I mean, it started out pretty promising from the Ryze perspective, you know, being able to get some pretty good initial map control.
Be Ramsey for the 3
setting
months.
up this particular ace
over
split.
quickly in case you do see point of contact. Also alarm off placed up towards the top side of vents, so Sentinels will rotate a third member over to B just to essentially fortify and be a bastion there right as the entry will come through. But Ryze again trying to come on over. Shazam unexpectedly so makes his play over towards Gabe, able to get a lot of damage done but can't find the kill. So Superman for the first, and now all of a sudden Shanks from mid map, he can actually dash on in and maybe clear a little bit extra space here as Ryze attacks.
Yeah, he's had such, you know, heavy mid control over towards that mid door for quite some time now, so he can be that extra angle of attack. They're going to flash through the Viper wall and start making some progress on that A site. Spike will go down, and basically the defense is being funneled through defending spawn. Shanks does get caught in mid, however, so it equals the numbers back up, and now Sentinels have something to launch off of.
Okay, sorry.
Guiding Light will go through, able to find the flash, but tenz stays alive. Able to get the cloud burst in to gain separation while he found at the top with the Marshal, but Neptune able to take one with him. Derek's still part of the play, just a little bit deeper. Good help coming through, but Zombs trades things back. 2v1 favoring the Sentinels defense. But Derek
Woo!
Zombs in time. So
sure, let's go Zombs! Chat, fun fact.
Yeah, I mean, it was some good ideas early on in that round.
Zombs actually, I said this before, but Zombs actually gifted me this mouse. The final mouse.
You know, try to make that progress.
I kind of wish it would be a little bit closer. We'll see though. It's not.
Like they were able to get some space, able to make some things happen, but now they're starting to get picked apart. Forward progression again denied early on here. tenz looking for a second, misses, able to dash away though and evade.
Dapper though from the cloud burst, able to find two, tries to spam down for a third. Not able to quite lock it down.
Oh my god!
For the help, and tenz will make sure the front side of cave stays safe. And yeah, this is going to be likely another flawless coming through unless Derek can do something. But even doing something may not be enough. He's going to have to do a lot here. He's got every single Sentinel member looking at him. And yeah, another flawless really feisty too. Even pulling out the blades here. Fury Orb comes through. Flashpoint also a mix. Dapper though watching the corner, finds two more again. It's just the crossfire setup. How do you get rid of this? Apparently you just don't.
Whoa. What?
Fall in another flawless. That's what, 5 and 8 rounds that they've had.
What?
Yeah, they have had a lot of flaws.
He didn't even know it would have been any. What?
Where do you go? I mean, this is a slice of Swiss cheese with no holes in it at the moment. But Ryze able to find one, but that may be about it.
Oh my god! Holy fuck!
With the sheriff, my goodness.
Tyson is so
Defending
hot.
lockdown also in play, and that's going to be trouble here for Ryze. Even though they do destroy it, but there's nowhere to go. Shanks tries to dash away, but tenz was waiting for it, and now it's just down to Derek up top. tenz gonna hit that shot, but that's fine. Sick is there for the assistant.
That was so smart, chat.
He's gonna have help on the rotation through mid. Here comes the hit from Ryze. All 5 members coming through. Derek able to find one. Okay, opportunity here. The defense not gonna be allowed to see two.
Okay. Oh. Damn, that was smart though. He just got timing there. Still.
And with that, maybe a chance to actually get the spike planted.
Maybe, but there's Hunter's Fury available. And that is going to stall out that plant right now, and Dapper comes in for a couple off the back of it. Superman is able to respond, but
2v2.
It's still a tough 2 versus 2 with Spike still not planted.
And Dapper's on the backside, trying to open up a little bit more space. Sentry turret down. Jake's going to get revealed and dealt with. Shazam able to find that kill, no problem. Super on the corner, can't block down the shots. Had maybe an opportunity for an impressive 1v2 if he could have snapped to the second, but never finished the first.
No.
Maybe 10-0 to Sentinels.
That's the closest round Rise has had this entire half.
Barely, and they still, we kind of talked about it when we were watching it over live, was there are some big gaps for not just Rise, but a number of teams when it comes to being added in the map pool and maybe not being necessarily as well versed on it as you need to be. First couple of kills coming through for Sentinels, 5v3 situation, and honestly speaking, Rise has been trapped here in the middle of the map with Seekers chasing him down.
At least have been able to get Shazam back here, so able to get a little bit of mid control established. They have the push here through A-Halls as well by Derek, and he might even be able to get a little bit of a flank off here on the tenz. Actually spots Stafford and tenz and gets them both, and that is what they finally needed to break something open. It's a nice aggressive flank maneuver.
What the hell is that? What? What?
Did we just watch?
What?
I don't know, but if Psalms wins this 1 versus 2, you might as well stick a fork in Rise for this map.
Let's go, Zom. Let's go,
They've
Zom.
got a good post-plant position.
Guys, what do we say? Hashtag Zom's Nation.
Situation at the
Can we
moment.
please? Yep,
Play
yep.
with time here. Zoms
Keep it
is
going.
fully healthy though.
He
Has
has
to clear
this.
so much space.
Oh yeah.
That's the biggest issue. You just don't know if there's someone lurking behind a box somewhere. Rise
No
very
utility
well,
either to cover yourself.
Yeah. Rise very well
Ew,
should
they're
have this round,
playing
no problem.
for lineups. I'm just kidding. That's not that
Zoms
ew.
gonna give it a go. Why not? More than enough economy to play with. So you'll toggle, just maybe see if there's any information. He will catch the spike here. Nice overhead view of where exactly the snake bite's coming out, and there will not be enough time to defuse.
It's too bad.
And Super Beyond got really no decay ability either, because both your Sage and your Viper on the other side. And here comes the information, and with that also the hit. Still not rotating though as Rise. Sentinels already taking away a lot of space, but the cyber trap will be there for Derek. Able to find one. That'll be a good start for the defense.
Yeah, they're able to start kind of backing up and just kind of playing these longer range battles now with the pistols. As Sentinels, though, able to close in on Pyramid, get the spike down, get a frag back to themselves, get it back into a 4-on-4 situation. Now they can just kind of use this wall as sanctuary and kind of force Rise to press forward.
They will put down a wall. Flash comes through against 2, not expecting the immediate response though, but Rise still come away with a 3-for-1. So it is just down to Shazam, 1v3 situation, playing a bit more of a passive angle. Does he have a look at where the spike is planted is the real question. No, he does not, because there is a wall down in front of him. Oh, but Shazam able to find one, able to find 2, but not able to get over the top of the wall for the 3rd. The Void sticking for the defuse. Screen providing a bit of a deterrence, but is it large enough is the question. Poised for 1. Again, the double focus that he has to pull. You see him just looking left, looking right.
Oh.
Sentinels are all over this site. They've completely isolated, looking for Shanks to peek. Yeah, Sid gets that challenge. No problem.
Holy shit!
That'll lead to a plant, and Derek will have to find a way to navigate a 1v4.
Yeah, this is
Oh my
just
god!
like really the
Good
final
shit,
nails
sick.
are being hammered into the coffin.
And
for
thank
Rise, at least
you,
for
Chop
this
Chick,
map.
for the for
As
once.
the spike will go down, a 4-1 post plant favoring
Thank you,
Sentinels to get
Michelangelo,
to
for the
map
2
point,
months.
and they'll have 9 chances to win in
you,
regulation
Frost,
from
for
that
the
point forward. And
for the sub.
you can already just see the stark
awesome.
contrast in affluency and just comfortable.
Oh, he had a Guardian?
Sentinels being able to take
I was
top
wondering
mid
why I was
control
shooting so
pretty
weird.
much.
We have never seen Rise play this map, and I think we're starting to realize maybe why. Sentinels very quickly on towards the A site. The only defensive member actually on the site is Derek, and he only has a Marshall, but quickly on the flank. Shanks is trying to make a play from behind. The Seekers.
Oh my god, thank you the first spawner fragger for the tier 3 gifted sub. What?
Shanks actually found 2 kills. Not bad. Keeps the play defensively, maybe alive for a touch longer than you'd like if you're Sentinels, but it all falls down to Neptune, and he will very quickly fall. 13-3, the first map. And if you tuned in late, well,
Ooh.
I've seen some KO out there elsewhere in the region, so not too big of a shocker. So you're going to see Rise looking to step to the plate here. Look for this B attack early in the pistol. They've already found a pick on the sick. That's going to put a lot of stress now on Dapper.
The knife did come out, and you thought for a moment it was going to stall Rise out a
Oh,
little bit
wow.
further because there's just no way to initiate on in, but able to find the crossing picks, and then Shanks finds one beyond it. Neptune taking away some space through the mid, able to get a regrowth off. That's going to get Shanks nice and healthy for a moment while
Nice
poised.
clean opening picks. No real retaliation from
Oh
Sentinels.
my god.
And it's going to be a very tough retake.
He's not shaking his legs.
Eric also playing through B main, able to find one.
Oh, is he
Zom's
lurking?
going to turn to see if he can maybe isolate. Tenz is still not really a part of the picture as of yet. It's great
Lurk
for Derek.
is
Just
up.
keep backing away. Bait Zoms into a very vulnerable position. Tenz, what can you find? Ooh, not much.
Let's spot that one player mid, but just the one. Stars start going down on B, so they're going to attack B. There's a heavy defense in place for this, man.
Yeah, there sure is. And oh boy, here comes the full-on flood. No one's going to get through the nanostorms, realistically speaking. Dapper even tallying a kill with his utility.
Woohoo.
As 2 more
Guys, look!
as Tenz
Tyson's
drops
actually
in
on
well.
Phantom this
All the
time.
hopes of Rise just flooding into the site were just immediately quelled by the fact that you have so much kill ratio here.
Not to mention basically 4 defenders in place by the time
For
the
once.
tape was underway. Just, again, having that very
Tenz playing like me out there.
allowed hold back into A side if they're going to need it.
Bertha.
The only thing they don't know is what's going on at middle. That's kind of forcing Sick to play a little bit more passively and defending.
Oh
spots.
no!
Down low on market and back calls, but they don't know about tenz in the back.
Sam also misses the blade. Coming through, trying to stay alive as tenz, working for spaces. He did find one of the operators. Quickly rotating over is going to be Sick, but even Shazam will fall. So now it is onto the shoulders of Sick. He's been revealed. Neptune wants the fight.
Woo!
Oh no!
And lines them both up.
Look, it's Zoms too. Sheesh, Chad, take a look at that.
So all of a sudden, you forced Rise to have to commit to A, which they're happy to do. I mean, they're already
Nice.
is taking care of the back. That'll allow him a chance now to flank. The spike does get planted, so Rise, you need to respond. And honestly speaking, if you can get this weapon from Sick, maybe there is a chance to still hold the post-plant situation. But it is if you can find the kill on the Sick, and there it is.
Oh.
Neptune also in the same breath able to find one at a Dapper. So the numbers are 3v3, and it's actually Sentinels that has to respond forward as the Hunter's Fury comes to delay the reset.
Oh, what? He pushed through.
Yeah, it's a big kill from Neptune as well, up street position. So the favorable situation for Sentinels
What?
is whittled away by Rise, who are playing very intelligently in this small number situation. They're able to now entrench with the 3-on-1.
Wait.
tenz. He's able to pick up a Phantom here. He's got some health to play with, but he doesn't have the time and not even able to find the exit. And honestly, man, I cannot believe Sentinels fumbled the ball there. They had the superior firepower through the Astro utility. Rotation from Dapper though, so there could be a decent defense in place.
Subchat's actually nice.
And with Neptune down, Shanks has to pull out the blades. He's the only power that is actually here for Rise, and Zom's able to find one. Not bad to trade. Shazam playing from the corner, able to take down the final two. Just down now to Derek 1v3. Not a lot of time to make this play happen, and a lot of ground that needs to be traversed.
Ubu
and yeah, it does seem like Sentinels had a pretty good idea on where Derek previously was and where he probably was coming back from. So yeah, honestly speaking.
And guess what? The reason why I got it? To watch anime.
First peek.
Nice.
One back way. My goodness. Shazam also.
Oh no!
The middle of the map, trying to get the Hunter's Fury, but Derek working through mid map. The sentry turret has seen this. 12 seconds on the clock. Isn't even enough time to allow this spike to get into the site. Dapper just needs to find the one kill, and the round is going to be over. And
nice.
Dapper with the kill. There's not enough time to play. You got to win this. Nice. Themselves, but a flash comes out. Dapper finds the second.
Good shit.
Coming through late. How much information will this see? Sir seems like a bunch.
Not that crazy. Crazy to me because I don't think I could ever
push forward. Rarick able to find first blood. Also Sick detained. Another player is also there detained as well. So Rise will have full vacancy to get onto A and hopefully get a plant down sooner rather than later. Yeah, I mean they get a really strong 5-on-4 first plant now thanks to the
Can you draw? Not really.
Players being
No.
detained along the way. Also,
Big hair in my eye
early
hurts.
on, and yeah, they're just locking this one up, it seems.
Very positive for them. Sick can't do too much. Last player left alive is Dapper. The 1v5 finds the first. Not necessarily as clean as you're probably going to need. Shock Dart will not finish the job. Superman's going to get there first. Again,
I really love Blackpink.
Sentinels.
Blackpink is amazing. Tyson and I love Blackpink.
Comes out, Aldrone to follow. Nebulous has in place. Flash will come out. So it's going to use that to not just move forward, but also allow tenz a chance. But the Nova Pulse able to get used. Boys finds one. Wants to find more than that. Going to use the turret as a little bit of assistance, but Zoms denies and penalizes a second. So Spike looking to get planted. Shanks is quick to try to rotate over.
Lisa's my favorite.
In his way. And oh my goodness, Derek.
I think you Ligma Mill for some.
Able to find one. Shanks now able to use this door position for a second. Dapper caught underneath, but is that actually okay for him? Able to find at least Jail to get one. Shazam able to find the elimination. Stuck backside arches and Rise off of the shock dart. Don't allow the here first with a little bit of assistance from boys. Need to find at least one here.
And it didn't even spot Neptune. That's a greatly timed flash for him to peek off of as well. Does catch Zoms, and he's got help right there next to him as they continue to put the pressure here through market. Neptune doubles up. How does he find that third? Maybe this is the last bullets on the magazine to discover that one.
And now the Trailblazers are coming back as they read this play 100% correctly. The spike has been dropped mid-match. Got Shanks walking across. Sentinels have to commit to playing through B main. And there's really no ground to work with whatsoever. And Shanks makes sure there is a threat. Neptune maybe misses the opportunity. Derek also could not keep a poise playing from the opposite angle to find one. Know that there's more established pressure coming through B main. And maybe even gets caught. Timing. Correctly, so now poise gets involved, but Shazam!
Shazam 3!
This would be
Get it!
In a 1v2.
You got this!
They are to work with. This is definitely doable. Also has this spike in
Oh!
Q, but Super beats him to the punch on the angle.
NT!
And my goodness, Sentinels give that a really
Did you
good
start?
take. We have not really been able to talk much about Sick on this KO. It really feels like his impact has been marginalized, but the same wave. He comes through, finds first blood to make me look absolutely ridiculous. Still Neptune, maybe thinking about trying to poke through this nebula. Dapper is holding this position and actually does catch poise. So the elimination comes through. Sentinels looking
nice.
around, even tenz. Finding Neptune just before the door shuts on the play. So Shanks maybe, hopefully, for one, but that will be all he will commit to. tenz wants to take the double updraft peak, but not able to find the kill. So it's just up to Derek to see maybe if he can find an exit. I largely feel like he's probably just going to spam and then very likely to back away.
Yeah, it's one of those things where you're very...
Copium, don't stop, chat. Keep going.
On 6 still allows
Keep it.
Sentinels to play at the same pace you'd expect from a double duelist composition, where you're still able to be very fast, very explosive, very decisive. Using those self-pop flashes, getting that extra bit of intel with the dagger, and then using that to just kind of push it together with tenz and look to take fights and just win them with, you know, that high-class aim we're used to seeing out of them. You know, they're a team that, you know, they talked about in that video, like, if people just think that we hold W. It's one of those things where, well, they do. They are a very explosive
Look at us
team,
go,
you see there,
Chad!
but
We did it!
they do it with good
job, Chad!
Like, has to kind of divert back over to stream room, but able to get there safely. Man gets flushed out, but he's able to kind of play in the middle of all this utility and still stand firm on the site.
Yeah, this is not bad at all. He's actually got a little bit of help as Shanks will rotate up to the top. Neptune shakes off the detainment and finds an opportunity to take down 2. Not done yet. Dapper's still part of this play. He's able to find 1 in response, but every single bit of this hit from Sentinels has been squandered, and a lot of it is just the fact that Rise survived through the early utility play from Sentinels.
Oh boy. You can see Dapper was hoping for a bit of a long con, but Shanks jumps over, checks it, no problem, and we are...
Has he fully anticipated this? Timing it might just be perfect. tenz is going to read it for sure, and they will very quickly back away as Sentinels will actually use the forward position from Shazam to get quickly on over towards A. Derek backing away, but look at Dapper. He's already cutting off this rotation in the back. It just comes down to the timing. Does he want to peek this or does he want to just hold? It looks like he's just going to hold. Spike is going to come down. The trigger doesn't put everyone.
No!
And with that, it will go trade for trade. We're in a 3v3.
Yeah, let's see how the rest of this plays out, because that was a little bit, I don't know, like this...
Shanks, though, does respond to this, able to at least keep Sentinels honest through hookah, but they still will push forward. Rear will come out. Shanks playing through the octagon, does not expect Zombs to delay too long. Derek trying to hold the corner, will find one. Spams holds down the trigger, but can't find a second. It's tenz who collects the kill, and with that, Sentinels will plant.
Be a tough retake now.
We can take it out of sub only.
All 3 players still stuck in the defensive halls, trying to come through with their boom bot, try to get over towards container. They are able to get into the site itself.
Oh, I think you late in for the 3 months in advance. Thank you.
You still have Sick with the showstopper as an insurance policy. Spike planted really well for them. Be a very tough ask for Rise.
Well, Sentinels are going to trust that that wasn't a full-on defuse. The only player to check that is tenz. He's blocked by Nebula, so now Zombs has to go back forward. tenz to find the trade. Showstopper comes through but denied, and Neptune, he's holding for the defusal, and Rise will stick it right under the noses of Sentinels. Going to clear out the front side of hookah. Shanks just underneath, hiding inside of the Nebula. A lot of utility.
Ooh, nice
push through, and they actually spam down the wall. Find Shanks, no problem. Poise and Derek, the only players that are responsible for holding on, and Derek unfortunately cannot find Sick. Poised only good for 1, and again, Sentinels will collect and be able to find a way to plant here on B.
Oh, no.
Indeed. Tougher retake, even more this time for Rise, as they only had 2 members for this one, but Superman able to find the opening frag pretty quickly there. Shazam, though, quick to respond. Neptune gets right back into it, and with Dapper being low on HP, maybe there's a chance.
This comes down to the timing of the
Nice
beacon, unfortunately does not get it.
If you're constantly able to get hookah presence here with your raise, it kind of...
So now she pressured her friends
but they're not ready for Neptune
into
Then
going.
it goes down.
Oh, Derek Hunter's Fury locks down Shazam, almost connects with tenz as well. This gains a lot of space for Poise to continue to keep
Why is she like this? I don't know. I love her.
The only bit of concealment he needs, but the Viper's Pit will provide...
Yeah, I'm hanging with Brandon as well.
Poise is going to decide to push through this. He does have a couple of trap wires to maybe keep him safe in case there is some sort of an existential play outside of the Viper's Pit. Defense is rotating quickly. Seeker's trying to help clear. Sick still holding on to hookah. That will be now Norn, but Poise is going to go right on inside. Cannot find Dapper. Big missed opportunity, so Sentinels still hold with 3v3 situations. Spike has not been planted yet, but it might not need to be. tenz able to find one more. It's all on to the last two Rise defensive players. Shanks in the corner. He's got an operator and a pistol to use. He does find one. That will clear the Viper pit. Derek 1v2, not going to be able to find the first. Tenz with the round. Rise now in a very dire position.
Does Tyson get mad about playing?
Gives Neptune an opportunity to play from on top.
Really
does
mad
find one.
playing.
Gravity well will stall the play. Paint shells to follow. I believe he knows that he's got 10 stuck in the corner. But 10's able to slip through. Keeping his life is absolutely massive.
Yeah, that was big to be able to get away like that and at least keep yourself afloat. That they are still a man down, and tenz has no way to heal himself back yet. So this is still giving a huge edge here to Rise. Great crossfire for Neptune and Shanks here over towards U-Haul in Closet's position.
Nice,
Shaz. Able to
Shaz.
start battling this attack back, though Shazam is able to get one, gets it into a 3-on-4, still has some time. They still have spike possession. They could still double back to the portal.
Shanks does not expect Shazam to free himself forward.
Nice.
Oh no.
Okay, let's go. We got that. Easy for us.
Favoring Rise. Yes, of course. They're just on.
He's able to do it with a combination of shock darts and wit. Able to get himself in such a prime position in U-Haul and just come up with 3 big frags, and that's one of the great values about Shazam. I mean,
nice.
Look at this roster. It also gives him a little bit more flexibility.
You're the best streamer on Twitch.
Player rotating now over to A side.
Very debatable. I don't think I'm the best.
We are seeing the orb go down, and they'll start to look to pave the way up.
I love streaming.
Gravity will stall them for a bit. Superman though gets spammed through the toxic screen. Oh, what a key loss that is. Boys now has to essentially vacate heaven.
Oh, Tyson knows.
Trying to contest from any sort of a point, but Tenz
nice.
and yeah, sure
See,
does.
Tyson on Phantom is so good. Please stop going on Vandal.
Tried to wander on in.
Nice. Good shit.
Chase down the exchange that happened at Hookah, and able to still come with the victory despite, you know, some of the things that might hit him early on in the round.
A little bit more aggressive defensive prodding going on here from both sides of the map.
Tyson, you hurt him so bad.
Unsuccessful through showers, so we stay 4v4. Superman on 1 HP, that's the big key. But Sentinels are committing forward to get on towards A. Defensively, there is nobody here at the moment for Rise. But still, Sentinels a little bit apprehensive to go for a quick plant, so they still can fight back.
Yeah. The problem is there's no Shanks or Ego, so Superman's stuck on this 1 HP, which makes him such a low factor in being able to have impact on this retake now. Stick looking to go all the way up these rockets, and at least it's the 1 health player, I guess, for Rise's sake, but still a tough one.
Yeah, ultimate versus health comparison. Not exactly full value, but the elimination in the space, more importantly, was big. But Neptune can respond of one of his own, able to take down Dapper. Shazam playing from a clutch spot deep through middle. Tenz here to guard him with an Empress. Space been gained. Neptune gonna stick on in. Hunter's Fury coming out. Tenz wants to peek through it.
Tyson, I told you, Phantom is your gun.
Hunter's Fury in the
Take a shot every now and then.
Speaking of, Sentinels aggressively through Hookah, and oh my. It's just the spam that we've seen a couple of different rounds here through the edge of Hookah hasn't even give Rise a chance to fight back. Seekers from behind, sure, but Shanks is so far into this play.
Holy
fuck! Hunter's Fury, he does find one to his credit. But actually, Shanks doesn't go. Wow, okay. I thought by the Seekers coming from behind, they would have known that the play was going to be here sooner rather than later, but not the case. So the spike doesn't get planted. Trailblazer will see Shazam, and Rise could salvage a second round here, pending. Zoms doesn't do something unbelievable.
Oh.
And well, this is going to be a very difficult 1v2 as he will have to reaggress back into the site.
Yeah, if his teammate could have stayed alive a little bit longer, maybe he finds a way to get this 1v1 against Derek and get in. But now he's stuck in a very difficult 1v2. He does have time. That's about all he's got going for him right now. Trying to find a way in here. Gets 1v1, but Derek able to win the duel, and so Rise fits another one in there right at the end.
And they're looking to reaggress here. It will cost them an owl drone. Sick will be here to read this. And also still has the paint shell. Oh my. Just the way that he takes that shell. Unreal. Tenz up top. No problem.
You are so fucking sexy, Tyson.
Rise will have to escape into the teleporter, but that is an escape that doesn't really provide them any safety whatsoever.
I mean, Superman's about to get...
Did you ever care about height dating-wise? No, when Tyson and I first started dating, he and I were very similar in height.
Play like Astro Chess, but you're about to get wrecked here.
He was a little bit taller.
He's still in the portal right now. They don't know for sure. I think maybe he might have got out of it. Now they that's a nice little shot. You know, not the best he could have hoped for, really. Are able to clear out Octagon to give him that little bit of space. Also has a player trying to get into Hookah at the same time. Great shot from Poise indeed. But the chase from Sick and Zombs is starting to give them right back the edge.
Wait, what?
Spike was never a part
Oh,
of the
that's a
play,
big
though,
catch.
and
Oh.
Super makes his way forward. And beyond that, I don't think anyone's read that Shanks is as far past as he's gotten.
Wait.
So the spike will be retrieved. That's Derek who
They
has
play
it in hand.
so
Sentinels are committing to rotate
interesting.
over. This is a 3v4.
Hey, Ray.
But they don't even really hold the weapon
Hello,
advantage.
hello.
So this retake is going to have to be sooner rather than later.
Oh.
Not like this. Not like
Last player
this.
standing.
I love that from Zombs, knowing that Sick is in an exposed position. Down below, he had just jumped. He was probably going to get killed, and Zombs is right there running in to make sure he doesn't get a trade off of it.
10 seconds left.
Again, that is a decisiveness that makes Sentinel so great. We are seeing Rise getting a little bit of space here. They're trying to use that with the blast pack to get up there and get a pick, but still able to keep dropping back little by little, but they still wind up folding. Big injuries from Rise here. They need this to
They're all
survive,
quite
obviously, and at least they're going to get a plant.
It's not bad at all. A lot of that was actually through the chip damage from the decay as well. So beautiful response here from Rise. Let's not get ahead of ourselves, though. They've got a long way to go. Regrowth will actually get this team back to essentially full HP, though, so that's good news.
Oh.
And Menlo might peek onto tenz, no problem. Boys looking for the same onto Zom. No, surely not.
Surely not.
Weapon's been picked up by Shazam, though. He's got an angle on this. Able to find one. No, don't give him the second. Just don't give him the second.
NT. It's all
They
good.
almost did. So,
I think I could win.
You know, the
I think I have like a lot of
distance
pumped up
little bit
anger. Nice.
Thanks. No.
I think he hypernova
thought
for
he
3
was
months.
cheeky.
I think he
Yeah,
alien net
avoiding
for
the
some.
Boombot, but not
Oh, he
the
said,
case,
like,
and
boxing.
Not looking good here. 5v3
Yeah.
situation. No room for Rise to work with anywhere on the map. Unless maybe
Do you-
Derek can isolate Shazam
do yourself
here, but I
getting
think
married to
Shazam did
Tyson?
catch the shoulder.
Oh, do you mean,
He's
do
not
I think
interested
I'll
in
get
being
married?
gate capped, so he
I would
will
love
back
to get married to
away.
Tyson.
And it really
He's
all
my first
falls on what
boyfriend,
happens
and
in this play
I would
that
hope
you
my
want.
only boyfriend.
Yeah, I mean, they
He's a
have
super
to
kind
send it at
person
this
and always
point, but
treats
they're
me
already
really,
down
really
2
well.
players. It's a great setup
He's
here
really
for Shazam.
respectful.
Sentinels in an octagon position. Not really a way forward for them. Great little trade there. Thank you for them. And Zombs.
down B.
One left.
Neptune 1v3.
Nice,
Trying to
let's
force it,
go.
not going to happen. So
I think he Adolfo.